compliance is a big, an important leg of the stool, because if you're not compliant, and there's different types of compliance, right? There's HIPAA, there's documentation, there's PCI compliance, which is related to, credit cards and stuff like that. There's all types of compliance, but if you're not compliant, there's compliance with data requirements, right? Protecting your data, storing your data, making sure your data is not easily hacked and lost. And there's a lot of different parts to compliance, any one of which, if you're not managing and doing it well and doing it efficiently and effectively, could cost you your practice. Even if you are documented, if you have a cash practice, and you don't document properly, and a patient refers you to the board and they see that, your license is on the line at that point. Yep. Right? And that's a bigger problem than dealing with insurance companies, even though it's a nightmare to have to go through an audit, I understand. But you're talking about paying money back maybe, right? And as opposed to having your license on the line. So there's a whole bunch of things that go into compliance, and it affects your patient experience. We've had examples where doctors prior to Genesis went through an audit and had letters sent to their patients telling them your doctor is being audited. Well, what does a patient think about that? Do they think, well, he's being audited and I'm sure everything is fine, and maybe there's the document is fine, and maybe there's the documentation
only think the worst. That's it.
They think the worst. Of course, this is their health care, right? Yeah, so totally. They're not going to take chances. They're going to find another doctor that's not being audited. Compliance is a key point to supporting this overriding patient experience.